y'all. So it is Wednesday, December the 12th. I think it's the 12th, yeah. I just have not vlogged. I don't think I've vlogged for like 2 or 3 days, and I'm so sorry, but I was so busy with finals that I just told myself to put all of my energy into that. But I am officially done. I have no more finals to do. I'm done. I'm so happy I'm done. And like on top of finals, they had us turn in like so many assignments. I had to write a paper like on top of 2 tests. They were like, and do 2 discussions and do this Pinterest project and do a paper that has to be 1,000 words. So it was kind of a lot. So yeah, I was just so busy. Sorry, my hair's crazy. I don't know, it's crazy. It was so much though, and I'm just so happy I'm done. I honestly don't think I could have done any more after today. My brain is fried, and I messed up on so many questions on the English test. It was a test for Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, because my brain is so fried from all the information I've gotten that I made stupid mistakes. I accidentally like clicked on answers that like and I even went back and like triple checked, but I'm so tired and I'm just so done that I think it like affected my performance. And yeah, I got an 80. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. It's fine. And I'm breaking out so bad. Like, I've got a little connect the dots thing going on here, and like more active breakouts just like all over me because I'm so stressed out. But I did want to talk to y'all. I did finish 2 books this weekend. I finished them, and that was really nice. Oh, here they are. Saturday, I took a break from studying, which, oh my God, I've got a story for y'all. I should not have taken a break from studying on Saturday night because, so my English teacher, she's had some like health issues with her family this year, and like I completely understand that. Obviously, like my whole family has health problems, so that's completely understandable. Like, you know, I've never been upset with her for like having to extend assignments, but she's basically extended every assignment we've had this semester just because she's been like, her kid's been sick, you know, understandable. And I've never minded the extension just because, you know, it just gives you more time to study. Never minded the extensions, but like sometimes because of that, it can get confusing. Our course paper was originally due on December 9th. She moved, and so was our test. She moved the test to December 13th. So it had to be done by like tomorrow. Our paper, I thought she moved our paper, but she didn't. It was still due December 9th. I had taken a break Saturday night. It was like the paper was at this point due midnight by Sunday. I had to have it turned in by 11:59 Sunday night. I take a break Saturday thinking that my paper is going to be due Thursday. And I was like, oh, okay, paper's due Thursday. I can take a break. I can breathe. I can just sit here and read, right? Well, I get on my email the next day and I see, like, I start looking through my syllabus to make sure I have everything turned in, like kind of a checklist. And I see that our paper is still due December 9th. And I was like, I thought she moved that. And she didn't. She just moved the test. But I thought she moved both. I just thought she did. I thought she moved it. And so I was like, oh, I'll take a break. No big deal. So I wake up Sunday. I freak out. Like, I was like, this is what I get for taking a break. You're an idiot. Like, you shouldn't have took a break. You should have checked your email last night. You should have done all this last night like you were going to, but you didn't. So I was like verbally beating myself up for not doing that last night. I'm like, okay, we'll sit down today and we'll write this paper. It took me like 5 hours to construct everything, to put all my ideas down, organize it, and it was an argumentative essay, so I like had to get like research the format because I knew what it was, but I like wanted to like make sure that that was the format, like just triple check basically, or double check. And then I had 2 more assignments due that day. I had a discussion and I had a Pinterest project. So those were 3 assignments that I had due. So I do all 3 of those assignments in that day, which the discussion is never a big deal. Like, that takes like 25 minutes. And then the Pinterest project took me an hour. Like, it wasn't that serious. Like, but the paper is what took me so long. The paper took me a long time. So I had to do that. I just don't even know. It was so stressful, honestly. Like, I was so stressed out. I wanted to throw up. Like, I was not okay. And I just wasn't doing okay. I was like so sick to my stomach, honestly. But I got it done. So then I wake up Monday, and it's like in the afternoon when I decide to log into school to study for my history final. I get an email from the English teacher telling us that our paper is extended until Thursday. She's like, I've gotten several emails from students saying that their papers aren't ready and asked if they could please be, the assignment date could please be moved till Thursday. She did it. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I sat here for 5 hours last night panicking because I've never thought in a million years, I have never in my life emailed a teacher and asked for an extension just for the hell of it, just because I didn't feel like writing a paper. I have never done that. Like, yeah, if I'm sick or like in the hospital and have like a doctor's excuse, that's one thing. But the students emailed her just because they didn't have it done and just because they didn't do it. And I was like, that never even occurred to me to email her. Never. Because I was like, she's just going to say no. She's going to be like, why haven't you not had this done? Like, that's what she's going to say. So I didn't even think to email her. So I couldn't believe that she extended it. I was a little mad because I was like, are you serious? I just spent 5 hours writing a paper yesterday and you just extended it. But then I was also like happy because I was like, I guess that's one thing I don't have to worry about this week. And then I got my history final date mixed up. I thought it was going to be on Wednesday. It was on Tuesday. So I didn't spend Monday studying. I gave myself a break. Wake up Tuesday, read another email that says, okay, y'all, take the final today. You have until midnight to take it. And I was like, what the happening with my brain? Why am I not getting the dates right? I'm so good with dates, so I don't understand. But I got the history final done Tuesday, and then today's Wednesday, and I just had to take my English test and finish up the discussion assignment by responding to 3 students and like 150 words. So I did it. I'm done. It's been the most stressful week. Like, so much happened. But like I said, I did read on Saturday. I read Beautiful Player by Christina Lauren. So I finished this. I'd been reading it for a while, but I finally finished it. It was really good. I gave this one a 5 because I just loved it. It was just so cute. And then I read The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang. Read that. And I gave this a 5 as well. So I finished this Sunday night after I spent so much time with school. I finished it. I'm gonna read tonight, I think, unless my brain is just fried and I can't, but I don't know what I'm gonna read. So next time I pick up the camera, I'll let y'all know. I'm also gonna edit a vlog for Vlogmas that I haven't even really edited much because I've been so busy. Like, I went from vlogging daily and doing a good job to finals kicking my ass and basically me not being able to recover. And I'm gonna try to do better with vlog. I will do better with Vlogmas now that finals are over. I have a month off, like over a month off for break until I have to go back. So I'm so happy. Finally, I can enjoy Christmas. I can, like, that's one thing. And then I'll get off here because this is 10 minutes. But I mean, it's like 7:30 and this is my first clip of the day. So, you know, it's good that this clip is long. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh my God, I forgot what I was gonna say. My brain, I swear to God. You know what? Let me go watch the footage back and see if I can like remember. Okay, I remember now. I had to go back and watch the footage to remember. But what I was saying was I was so happy last year. Like, I was sad and depressed. But last year I wasn't in school. I took a year off from college to get better with my Crohn's disease and everything and endometriosis that I had. So I took a year off because I was just in the hospital all the time and there was no point in going to school because I would have failed. Last year at this time, it was the first time since 6th grade that I hadn't been stressing over final exams. Literally, I had the first time in years. Like, I was 11 years old probably the last time I wasn't stressing over finals. So what? That was like 8 to 9 years ago at that time that I hadn't had to study for finals. It was so nice last year. I felt like I was doing something wrong too. I was like, I'm not studying for anything. Like all of my friends and stuff were talking about like all these finals that they had to take, and I was just like, I feel like I need to be studying, but I don't have anything. So I just colored in my MCAT book, or I read a book. Like I made myself busy, like I was still educating myself, but I was like, it was so weird not to be stressed out, and I kind of missed it, but then I kind of didn't, and I was really happy to just enjoy the holidays and not be stressed out. But then like this year, I'm sitting here and I told my mom, I was like, I missed last year when I didn't have a thing to worry about, and I was just relaxing and not stressing out about finals. But it is nice to have the stuff to worry about again. Like it's one of those things where I think every college student goes through this, because college isn't required of us like high school was. Like college, you know, it's just something that you do to further educate yourself and to try to get, you know, a job that pays really good and everything. But that's, you know, what college is for, to just further educate yourself, and you don't have to do it. And I'm sure every college student goes through this, especially during finals, when you're like, is it worth it? Like, is this stress, me breaking out, me eating like crazy, me having or not eating? Like one day I was stuffing my face with like stress eating. The next day I was so stressed that I couldn't even like think about putting something in my mouth and eating it. Like, no. And your hair is falling out. Like seriously, chunks of my hair fall out during this time from stress. My eyebrows are basically gone. Like they're so sparse because I pick them, because that's probably just me though. That's probably not anybody else. Because I pick them, I'm so stressed out. Like your stomach hurts all the time because you're so worried. Maybe that's just me again, I don't know. And you're just kind of like, is it worth it? Is all of this worth putting my body and my mental health through this horrible stress? Is it worth it? Like, honestly, at some point you just have to say, it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. Now, that might not be what everybody says, because some people, they, you know, decide not to continue on with college because of stuff like this. But for me, anyways, I know it's gonna be worth it, and it's gonna be fine. And I know that the year I was off, all I wanted was to go to school. So I mean, I know that I'm like, you know, I know that I want this. It's just finals, man. It can make you really question every single decision you're making about your future. You're just like, oh my God, why am I doing this? And I'm going to put myself through more torture after college. I want to go to grad school. So, you know, I'm crazy though. So clearly I like torturing myself and making myself super stressed out. It ain't gonna be any better in grad school. It's gonna get worse. That's all for this update. I'll let y'all know what I decide to read later. And yeah, but I will update y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all, so it has been a while later, and well, like 45 minutes, honestly, not that long. And I have some books here that I'm thinking about reading. So I have the books from the drawing, so My Sister Rosa and Neverworld Wake. I don't have Restore Me up here just because I'm not in the mood to read that right now. I already know I'm not going to read it, so why have it up here, you know? Then I also have Sadie by Courtney Summers. Now this is probably going to be the one I pick up because it's the one I'm most interested in out of the three. I did not draw this from the hat, but I have these other two books beside me. I want to read My Sister Rosa, I really do. I just don't know if I want to read it right now, and I'm really wanting to read this right now. I'm a moody reader, and some of y'all are probably like, what's the point of the Santa hat if you're not going to read the books? Like, and I've thought that, but it's just fun to me to draw, but it seems like the hat never, like, draws something that I'm, like, dying to read at that moment in time. And I'm just such a moody reader. I want to read all of the books in the hat, but I have to be in the mood to read the book that I draw. I could be in the mood for them tomorrow. You never know. You never know with me. Yeah, but that's what I'm doing for now. And I'll just keep y'all updated. So, yeah. Bye. Hey, y'all. So, it is the next day. It's Thursday, December 12th. Actually, it's the 13th. Sorry. It's the 13th, not the 12th. I didn't vlog anymore last night, even though I stayed up until like 5 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. But I did read last night. This was another time when I was like, oh, I'm gonna read like one chapter in this book, and then it was like 75 pages later and I was still reading it. Obviously I liked it. I ended up reading, how many pages? 78 pages in The Girl in 6E by A.R. Torrey. This is really good, so I'm very intrigued so far. I don't want to say much about it because the synopsis is very brief and just kind of like, oh. Hello. There's another one of your creepy ass, like, just pop-ups in the video.
Logan told me all was creepy.
You are, like, the past few vlogs that you've done, you just, like, I'll just be talking, and, like, it's complete, you, like, walk in silently, and your head just pops over my shoulder. It's the creepy we've ever seen.
Yeah, but I'm creepy. I'm getting ready to read, The Kissing Booth, I think. Or Dumpling, I can't decide. I know I watched the movies
dumpling,
first.
It's not dumpling.
Dumpling.
Dumpling. She watched the movie last night, which I was like, why watch the movie before you read the book?
I had to. It was so good.
Because Dolly Parton was in it and Jennifer Aniston, and she couldn't
Dolly
hold
Parton's
out.
not actually in it.
She sings,
the music
though.
and stuff is. But...
Hello, Pumpkin.
Hello, Jackie Joe. I got to go to the doctor, sissy.
Who goes into the doctor? Oh, that's nasty, baby. I know you have to burp too, but they so stinky. And you so rude about it. You just burp right in our face.
He said, ooh, I cover my mouth, sissy. I cover my mouth, look.
Oh, like, bitch!
He bit me. I cover my mouth, sissy.
Maybe he'll bite himself and he'll, like, teach it, learn a lesson. Okay, I'm losing my voice and I really can't afford to do that right now.
No, because you got to sing in
a week. I got to sing. I'm singing at church December 23rd. I know I said my first time was going to be January 6th, but they asked me to sing.
All video.
Hey, y'all, sorry about that. I had somebody call me. I don't know what my mom was saying. She's left, so I don't know what she was saying. She just makes these tiny appearances. She's talking about Dumpling. She's gonna listen to that or The Kissing Booth. She watched both movies last night, though. So I don't know how she chooses to watch the movie before reading the book. She's so funny. But anyways, this book it's so good so far, but like I said, this has a very brief synopsis, and I don't want to sit here and explain what's going on because it's just, I don't know. I feel like the less you know, the better, because I love synopsises like this. I don't generally love a long synopsis. I like it better when it's really brief and doesn't really give much away. First of all, if you're not somebody who can stomach gory stuff, I would not watch this or read this. It's there's a lot of things. It's very sexual, very sexual. There is child abuse in it. There is child sexual abuse in it. Child rape. There's a lot of violence. The main character likes to murder people, basically. She's locking herself away. But okay. I'm just going to say, if you have no interest in reading this book, because I know there's some people that will absolutely not read this based on just what I said. And if you have no interest in reading this, I'm just going to talk about it now. But if you have interest in reading it, none of this is spoilers, honestly. But if you don't want to know much about the plot, then just ignore it. Just exit out of the video, basically, because I'm going to talk about it the rest of the time. Basically, there's this girl named Deanna, and the sexual part of this is she makes her money by doing like webcamming online, and she basically has sex with people online. She has like a full-blown setup, like several cameras. She has audio. She has like these monitors where she can view her angles. She has like sex toys. She has like all kinds of stuff, and it shows like that she's like number 3 on the website for the most popular web star. So she's very famous for what she does. That's how she makes her money. But she has not left her apartment in 3 years, and it is because she wants to murder people. But she doesn't want to murder people. She has this desire. She has this like need to do it, but she doesn't want to do it because she knows it's wrong, and she genuinely doesn't want to hurt anyone. So she has gone to extreme measures to lock herself away forever. Then there is two more perspectives. There's the perspective of a man who basically likes to rape children. It's disgusting, it's gross, it's hard to read. They haven't gone into specific detail. They've just basically insinuated that he has this deep, dark desire to rape little girls. And they have to be young, like 6 years old. That's who he's after right now, a 6-year-old. And it's somebody that's really close to him. Then there's this little girl, Annie. And she's the little girl that he wants, I think. That the guy, his name is Michael, I think. I think that's his name. They're trying to make it seem like this guy, Frank, her other uncle, like it's an uncle to her. There's two uncles. There's Frank and there's Michael. Frank is kind of a loner. He's kind of like a little weird, but I don't think it's him that's wanting to rape the little girl. I think it's Michael. Michael comes in with his wife and gives Annie a gift. But there's this guy that there's this guy that Deanna talks to online, like one of her customers, and his name is Mike. And his fantasy for her is that she dressed in a schoolgirl outfit and that she has like pigtails, kind of talks in a baby voice, like really gross. So that's basically what he wants her to do. So that makes me think that the uncle that's wanting to do this is Michael, because the nickname he uses on there is Mike. That's what makes me think that. But it could still be Frank. I'm completely speculating here. None of this is spoilers because I'm totally speculating. That's what's going on. And they're also getting into Deanna's backstory. She's, Deanna, I don't know what I was saying. Oh, they're doing her backstory right now. And they're basically just saying, like, why she is the way she is, because she hasn't always been this way. And they're going into why she is the way she is, which I won't say because to me, like, that is spoilers. Like, that's something you figure out. But I kind of want to spend the day reading this. It is very dark, so I might have to take breaks. It is very, very, very dark. I don't mind dark stuff, though. I don't mind dark, weird things. They're not something that bothers me. It's never been something that's bothered me, so yeah. But I am going to end the vlog for day... Mom, I'm vlogging! I am going to end the vlog for day 12. Because I need to continue for day 13. But in day 13, you will see me continue to read this. And I also have Wonderstruck here, which is such a drastic turn. Like, talk about an adult thriller that is very sexual, very violent, very crazy. And then, like, I have this middle grade book that is so light and fluffy and sweet and nice. But that's the two books that I'm going to be altering, I think, today. I think I said in a clip that I was going to read Sadie. I'm going to wait until tomorrow to start that because I get a free credit in Audible tomorrow. And I'm going to buy the audiobook for Sadie. Now, I never really do audiobooks because I can never focus, but people say the podcasts are really, really good on there. So I think I'm going to like alternate, like listen to the podcast on there and then read the part of Sadie and then go back to the podcast, like listen to that and then physically read Sadie's part. Basically, yeah, that's what I want to do. So, yeah. But you guys should know that my genres are very, very wide variety, considering I have a YA thriller, an adult thriller, a middle grade, and I think I also am going to pick up, like, a City of Lost Souls maybe in the next vlog, too. That's a YA fantasy, so, like, you know, I at least have variety, I guess. This is a very uncomfortable book to read, I'm not even going to lie. And it's very difficult to read at times. There's might be even times where I'm going to have to like really skim it or like just skip over a part because if it gets too much, there has not been rape yet. But I have a feeling there's going to be. And what I have a feeling about this book is that she's going to get released on this asshole that rapes little girls. Like kidnaps them, keeps them there for a long time, rapes them, and then kills them. Yeah. I don't know. I will not be able to read that part. That will be too much. So hopefully there's not too much of that in there, but I will not be able to read about that. There's absolutely no way. I have my limits, and that is a hard limit for me. And I know that's in Sadie, but it's YA, so I hope it's not too much. But this is adult, so there's like no holds bar basically with it. And I just don't think I can handle that. So yeah. I am going to go ahead and end the vlog. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. I have all my social media accounts in the description bar, so if you want to follow me on any of those things, y'all can. And yeah, so I will see y'all later. Bye.